Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time it's Volcanon with 1,408 rating versus Judy Hopps with 900 rating, so it's going to be another high rated DB video, and let's hop right in. So we're going to see Volcanon win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Both playing 40 cards. Volcanon chooses to go first. Opening hand is Oliver, Talent, Ogier, Red Lair, and Talent. So this plays through like 2 hand traps, depending on what they are, because like Gamma really hurts this hand, Imperm really hurts this hand. We'll find out. And then he has Roar, Spinny, Ash, Fusion, and Phantasme. He's playing Salad with the Red Eye stuff in it. That's really interesting. I feel like they just want to be that good in that deck. I don't know. So he has 1 hand trap and then potential to get to more. Special Red Lair, normal summon. When you like go to declare the effect, it's right next to Send the Grave, so sometimes it gets misclicked. He's gonna use the effect, send Oliver, then go for Sold. Uses the effect. He's gonna chain Phantasme. Draws Spinny and Circle. He needed another hand trap there. Adds Red Lair. And then Oliver on a Sold. Then he's going to activate Talons to look at the opponent's hand. Oh, he's going to use a Sold effect. Send 2. Gets hit with Ash. Now uses Talons. I don't think that he thought, I don't know, maybe he just wasn't thinking that like Phantasme activated and summoned itself and that he could Talons because like this isn't popular right now. But I think he should have just Talons before, like look at the opponent's hand, see what you have to play around, and then just combo and play around it. Because he could have just hit Ash out of hand there and full comboed and then just like rip Circle with Smoke at end phase, and all the opponent has is Spinnies and Roars. Or Spinnies and a Roar. Oliver, get rid of the Oliver, summon itself, and then Judy admits defeat. They know that they're about to get Link Cross, Needle comboed, Emperor rip a card from hand. Really good. Game 2, the opening hand is Durandal, Driver, Red Reboot, Durandal, Oliver. This hand's weird. The Red Reboot's really good, but it would still lose just like a hand trap. Then he has Roar, Debug, Token Collector, Red Eyes, Black Dragon, and Spinny. So he has Debug, Spinny. It's like a 2-card combo, so that's a pretty good hand. Then he has Roar, Token Collector. It sucks to open this, of course, but if you're going to play the Fusion, you're going to draw the bricks throughout some games, so it happens. Summon Debug effect. I want to see what his end board is with this, because this hand definitely has the extenders to do it. Link into Balinks, and then Balinks add Sanctuary. Discard Spinny, and then Gazelle summon itself, and then effect Ascend. You think he's going to send like a Jack Jaguar here? Because Jack Jaguar would get Gaz back to hand while putting another body on board. And it's not like Falco, to where it would take this off board to put itself on board. Yeah, he'll have just enough to end on Wolf, Plant, Dragoon. Goes for Wolf, activates Sanctuary, Relink in the Wolf, Jack on Wolf. Bring out Jack, and then Wolf, add back Gazelle. Spinny summon itself out. Then go for Anaconda, send Fusion, and then send Dark Magician and the Red Eyes. To go for Dark Dragoon, very strong card. Sets Roar, so he has 2 negates and a hand trap that interrupts tokens that if he discards can still be used. Draws Renaud. That's a pretty good draw. Another extender. Activate Durandal. Uses the effect. chooses to add Ogier. Normal summon Ogier and uses effects. Sending Gearfried, and then summon Renaud to try to add it back. He's going to get hit with a Roar. This card is very good now. I've seen a lot of people move to main decking 3 of it just because it's an out to Dragoon while also just being a really good card. Chains Red Reboot to Roar. So now he's going to have Roar, Rage, Gazelle. So now Infernoble Knight is forced to either kill this turn or end the turn with no Balinks in his opponent's graveyard, smoke, rip the Gazelle out of hand, and have Roland be able to equip to Emperor to pop the normal summon next turn. So the Gearfried still goes to hand because Roar was negated. Links for Assault effect to add. Adds a red layer. Banish to summon out Gearfried. He's going to Dragoon negate that. And then he puts a counter. Oh, okay. I don't know why there's a counter on it. If Dragoon destroys something from, like, I don't even know how to explain it, but I want to gain 1,000 there. This would still be at 3k right now. And then brings out Genba. Goes for Link Cross effect, bring out tokens. Token Collector summon itself back out, destroys the tokens. Go for Needle effect, bring out Jet. You could go into like the Mecham Phantom Beast, Jet bring itself back, and go into Access Code. But again, like I said, like he has to kill this turn or be killed, and this just isn't a kill. He's gonna Unicorn effect, shuffle back Wolf, banish 2, add back Blade, discard Blade to bring out Jet. Then link in the access code. It's weird to see Unicorn being played, by the way. I wonder what his extra deck looks like and what combo he's going for. Gangs 3k. If his opponent didn't scoop game 1, we would have seen whatever combo he was going for. Add back Blade. Maybe we'll see it in game 3, because I don't think he's going to be able to win those. Special Oliver by getting rid of Blade. Attack over Anaconda. Talker, beat over Dragoon. And then, that was the wrong damage. Access code, pop the sets. Then pass turn. You feel like you would destroy Token Collector just because it's another body on board. And there's a good chance that you're just going to lose to extra bodies on board with no hand traps. All it takes is an access code talker back and you lose. Draws Nib. But Gazelle is access code talker. Especially in like this situation with Jack and Grave. He has Roar, Rage. He doesn't even have to go for game. He could just lock the opponent out completely now that he's gone through Red Reboot. Rage Roar is unstoppable. He could just Roar, negate, like the top deck Lightning Storm, Rage, pop the 2 warriors. Spinny summon itself out, go for Banelinks, and then Jack put back a Banelinks to bring itself out. Goes for Update Jammer, and then he's going to admit defeat because he's going to go into the next. And then go into access code, can attack twice, 5,300 attack, pop the board. Game 3 opening hand is Talents, called by Dolphin, Renaud, Heritage. These 3 right here are all used to like beat hand traps. It'd be better if this was Connector, obviously, but still cool how he opened all 3 like next to each other. Then he has Will, Nib, Token Collector, Foxy, Spinny. So 2 hand traps. This one's like very, very good, and this one is weird. but it's still good. Heritage. Add Ogier. It's gonna keep saying this card's name different until one sticks very good. And then use uses effect. Send Gearfried. Then special out Renaud, and then Renaud add back Gearfried. Link those two away. Always gonna synchro. I think this card's really cool too. I play this card. Uses the effect to equips Durandal, and then Durandal effect to add Fire Flint Lady. And then special out Gearfried by banishing Durandal. And then Ogier, equip to Gearfried, so now he has a monster negate. Special summon Fire Flint Lady, go for a soul with the synchro. Oh, he's going to use Fire Flint Lady to bring out a Dolphin from hand. And then Dolphin effect, get rid of Called By. He's going to chain Nib, chain Gearfried to negate and destroy the Nib. Looks at the opponent's hand, rips Spinny out. Then he's going to link into a soul. And he knows he doesn't have to play around any hand traps except for Token Collector. But Token Collector can still be somewhat hard to play around. I mean, he has the ability to snatch it up, draw two, or look at the opponent's hand if he does use it. Send Living Fossils, send Blade, bring out a Genba. I mean, if he does get hit with Token Collector, and he uses Talons, depending on when it's used, like, the stealing effect could be really strong, but look in the opponent's hand and just, like, ripping Will out. Because he knows the opponent's hand and knows that if he drops Token Collector, then he can Talons rip Will, and all he has to deal with is Foxy and Spinny. Goes for Link Cross, effect brings out tokens, so he knows that Token Collector's coming. Talons to steal it. And then go in the Needle effect, bring out Jet. Fair enough. Goes in the Mech and Phantom Beast, brings out tokens. Still going to be able to Charles, rip a card from hand. Tribute 2, bring out O-Lion. And then Synchro in the Roland O-Lion effects. And then go into Omega. Then Jet bring itself back out, or add Blade, then Jet bring itself back out by discarding Blade. And then Synchro into Charles, and Omega's Graveyard effect is also going to be used here to shuffle back Spinny, I hope. Yep, very strong play. Leaving him with one less extender pretty much. Banish 2, add back Blade. Equip Blade, you want Gearfried to be live. And then end phase, Roland, add Renaud, and send Smoke. And then Emperor Charles to equip the Smoke, and then I'm guessing Oliver from deck. Yeah, equips Oliver from deck. And then Charles to pop the Smoke, and then rip Will. Goes to grave. So now he has Foxy plus whatever the top deck is. Top deck Spinny. Hey, that's kind of cool. He got that back. But he's working through a pop and a monster negate. So even if he drew like Gazelle, it's still not enough. Normal summon Foxy effect. You for sure Gearfried negate that. Because that's them trying to get to like Gazelle or like Will. And like even if this is Gazelle or Will, or I think really just like anything, then he just like Roland, equip, Charles, pop, game. To whatever extender could there be. But that's going to be it for the video. This is going to be a second upload of the day, as you guys already know. The first upload was me showing off some cool things with Synchro Eldritch. If you haven't checked that out, make sure you do. It's with the new Dragoon. I think it's also cool to see Salad play Dragoon. I think it was a really interesting game too. It makes their end board like really, really impossible to out, and it sets up a negate to help the back row. And then if Salad can't die, then they just win next turn. That's how Salad have always been. Like if they go first and they set up, then the opponent's first turn is usually when they die, if they die. But that's going to be it for the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. The DB Grinder signing off. Peace.